it is what it is tonight. I should have been earlier, but it is what it is. So, hey, y'all, this is too obvious. It's obvious, y'all, that Cleveland clearly knows who the best quarterback is. It's too obvious. It ain't even close. This ain't close, man. and I'll break it down, and you can go look at it right after I break it down. But it's not close. It don't make sense. So we gonna jump into that. Is it really a quarterback battle? Is it when you see with your own eyes? Like, is it really? But hey, it is what it is. Now, one thing I do know, Shedeur Sanders is him. Cleveland Brown, no matter how they want to slice that pie, slice it, slice it, slice it, slice it. However they want to cut that, however they want to do it. They know they got a star in him. They know they have a star in Shedeur Sanders. They know it. It's too obvious, but it is what it is. Hey, look here, y'all. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do so. Rock out with your boy. Hey, I'm your one-stop shop. NFL and college, all 32 in the NFL, and everything that's popping in college. So it's on. I got you covered, baby. But let's jump off into this thing. So after watching all the film, well, it's a lady that be out there. I think her last name Justice. Last name Justice. I think her first name began with a C. Maybe. Yeah, I think her last name began with first name began with a C. Last name Justice. So she's out there and she records and give her little view of what she saw. So I seen some of Shedeur's and I said, all right, let me watch all Shedeur's. Saw all Shedeur's. Then I say, before I go to DG, let me see all Joe's. Excuse me. And then I saw all DG's. Y'all, when I saw what she gave us to see, what was available, it was no way possible we playing any of these games, y'all. Shedeur is QB1. That's it. Shedeur is QB1. Kevin, stop it. Stop it. Joe could be the backup. I don't even care about giving Joe the start at the beginning of the season. No, don't you do that. Don't you do that, Joe. Joe, don't do that. I mean, Kevin. Kevin, don't do that. Don't let Joe go out there and start. He'll set you back, brother. I think he'll set you back. You're better off with Shedeur going out there work. I say work. Let that man do what he do, because Joe wasn't it. Joe was not it. Like, when I looked at Joe, I'm like, it just didn't do nothing for me. It didn't make me say, ooh, way. It was more like, bro, this what y'all claiming we going to battle for? Like, we got to see what happened? Like, come on, man. I don't think it's close. I don't think it's close. I really don't think it's close. It didn't look close on them videos. Now, maybe it's something I'm missing, but Kevin, this ain't hard, bro. This ain't. Tomorrow, Shedeur should be out there with QB1, and just go from there. You could flip a coin for how else you want to go, but I know you don't want to put DG out there. The man slapping the ball down. He throwing picks. They dropping picks. He throwing picks every day. He can't be your guy. Joe Flacco seemed like he's kind of allergic to completions. We'll have to run the ball all game with them two in. I know they're going to make some plays in the preseason, but this wasting time. Just throw Shedeur out there. If you don't like how it go, then go with Joe. At least you can say, hey, we tried. It's wild, y'all. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I'm like, they can't hype me up for Joe. Hype me up. Hype me up. They can't hype me up for Joe. Joe, bro, I know you're probably a great guy. You're the Super Bowl MVP. But you got to go and tell him, man. You got to go and tell him, like, bruh, I ain't got it like that no more. I don't. But hey, who am I? I'm not Kevin, but I got eyes. Y'all got eyes. We ain't gonna let nobody fool us. He wasn't anything that'll make you say, ooh, way, that boy out there balling. It was like, bruh, this all you got? Man, I'm playing Shedeur. So, if they decide to let it ride, when they get out there, if it even, first interception, you out, boy. And if you want to get the next one, a little try, first interception, you out, boy. For Joe, if he get a couple sacks, he out. For Kenny Pickett, DG, he throw some picks, he out. Man, I'm going to ride Shedeur. Everybody talking about, take your time. No, man. Take your time, do it. Nah, put that man in. He ain't finna pull a Peyton Manning. Now, I think Peyton Manning was like the interception king his first year. Shedeur ain't about them interceptions. He'll run or take a sack or get 1 yard before he just throw them picks. So, he's going to give you the least amount of interceptions and the most completions. That's too easy. Least amount of interceptions and the most completions. Why are we making this hard? Everybody else either giving you a bunch of interceptions and not enough completions. This ain't hard. This is not hard. We can't let nobody, I'm not going to let nobody fool y'all. I know y'all got eyes. Just look at it. It's nothing that's like, ooh, wait. It wasn't none of that. It wasn't none of that. Shedeur making the most plays every practice. Shedeur, you making the most plays, dog. That's why he keep going so hard. Shedeur keep going hard because he like, bro, that can't stop me. Look at this mess out here. This hot mess. Val C, what's good? C Hayes. Hey, chillin'. Kim Robinson, what's good? Hey, it ain't close at all. PC. Yeah, Pete, what's happening? Yeah, this ain't close. Play the ace. Stella K. D Bell, you say agree. Shedeur keep performing and stacking. He do. It's like we just watching somebody play in our face. He's not good. He's not good. He's not QB1. Now, and not that you want anything to happen to Kenny Pickett. I wanted to get his opportunity, but now that he's removed for a few weeks or however long they want to do it, Shedeur getting these reps, that boy looking good. And man, what's good? Yeah, Shedeur ball, he gonna come out on top. Lily, hey, laid back, way back. Monet, you said, see how you say Prime Affairs taking over Cleveland. It is. They know that's his team. Till you say, Colin, you still think Shedeur is on the right team? Could the situation be playing out better? Yes. I would take a way better situation. But from the moment everything started on Shedeur, Cleveland was the only place for him. With everything that they had, Cleveland was the only place for him. Because everything else would have been too good. So they had to give him somewhere they thought was bad. But Shedeur worked so hard, and he go at it so hard that they're like, well, I think this is going to backfire in our face. Why you say that? Do you see how hard he's working? 40 minutes to an hour early. Stays late. The way he's practicing, he's going to know everything the defense doing. Defense check this, check that. He's calling a check. Hey, they're blitzing from the left side. Shedeur, hey, this too easy for Shedeur. They making it easy. You say if Cleveland stars Joe Flacco and he gets, yeah, you won't want that. It will affect the Browns' backup security QB to play behind. Nah. They know Shedeur coming at some point. They know he coming at some point. Isaac, what's good? Sam Moore, you say Shedeur is the man in the land. Hey, with the master plan, ain't it? Brandon, you say they trying to keep the narrative of 12 is not good going into the preseason until he's shown. Listen, they might as well, the cat out the bag. They might as well go ahead and say, man, it's over. Shedeur is him. This by a long shot, too. Just the girl, ain't it though? It is what it is. He said, did you see? I seen some of it. Jimmy, well, I seen a couple routes. He giving it to him. That, yeah. I'm giving it to him. That boy giving it to him, boy. KJ, you say, I finally made it. I appreciate it. You say 12 is QB1 and the team all see it. Why do you think Miles is investing into it? He is. He rock with that boy hard. Rock with me, rock, baby. Yeah, they rock with him. Jackie, say 12 in beast mode. He is. His family say, who the player dropped Shedeur pass? Shedeur saved him. Shedeur saved him. If he would have led him, it'd have been a pick, or the wide receiver would have got bopped. So Shedeur tried to kind of stop it. But hey, let's jump into that next subject. So clearly, y'all, Shedeur Sanders is him. Clearly, Cleveland came away with what they already knew they was gonna get. I think they knew they was gonna get Shedeur, and they was gonna roll. I think they knew they was getting Shedeur, and they was like, yeah, we good now. So to me, when they look at them draft picks in the future, they not looking at no quarterback. Now they saying, boy, Shedeur good. Hey, we gonna play like he ain't. We gonna let all the Cleveland people talk crazy, but he is him. What we going to do is look for the best O-lineman. Let's go to the SEC and the Big Ten. Then the Big 12 and ACC, you can toss that up and find the best O-lineman. Search high and low for the best O-lineman. That's what I'll be doing. I get the best of both. If I got one guy about to tap out and retire, matter of fact, boy, we might have I'll be looking for, this is what I tell my team. Hey, we got a franchise quarterback in Shedeur. He is him. Let's go find the best that you know. The best O-linemen's out there. At least 3, right? Get your 3. Then find the best free agents that might come open. And you tell them, if they young and they good, you tell them we will make you the highest paid. I will restructure that O-line. Not saying they ain't top notch now. I'm just saying I will make sure that we top notch. Depending on how this year go, I would get the right pieces. And my O-line, we would knock it out the park. I know you got some amazing skill players, but I need to protect Shedeur or any quarterback for that matter. So, hey, but they know when they see this, man. When they see him out there, they really understand. Matter of fact, to be real with y'all, I don't think they have. I'm going to go out on a limb and say they ain't seen a quarterback work like this before. In years, if ever. Years or if ever, they ain't seen a quarterback work like this. I ain't never even heard of a quarterback work like this. Matter of fact, I don't even know too many players just work like that. Just putting in work before, putting in work after, putting in work during. That's a big boy job. Shedeur is acting exactly like what he said he is, a franchise quarterback. Turn your organization around. He's going to do that, y'all. At some point, they got to say, hey, you him. They should do it now. Like Joe Flacco said, the sooner the better in the least amount of words. So go ahead and name him. Joe said, DG said, Kenny Pickett said. Everybody out there said, like, dog, coach. How long we going to play this? The man was out there going, the man took the second team offense and doing the first team defense. Now, where they do that at? Where do they do that at? Where you take the second team offense and get up there in the face of the first team D and you working them. Working them. They can't, listen, y'all, they can't even tell any more stories. They like, dog, bro, you him. You him. Like, when they looking at it, they like, dog, this kid is really balling. I don't know why he got to keep going through what he going through. But no pain, no gain. No pain, no gain, no gain, no gain, no gain. Hey, listen, they say no pain, no gain. So Shedeur let them do all they doing. They think they throwing it on top of him and he like crumbling down, and Shedeur really like, it's like he a soup, it's like just, it's untouchable really. It's like, boop, boop. It's like you send a big punch to his face, and by the time you make it to him, it's like a mosquito biting you. Boop. That might itch, but you ain't hurting, you ain't crying, you ain't tripping. You like, put some little oink, oink, and you're good. So, Shedeur is what this franchise need. They can't stop him, but they just, it's kind of over now. You see, you see they ain't really talking no more. It's Shedeur had another great day. Shedeur had another great day. Shedeur had another great day. Shedeur had another great. I get tired of saying that. I really like when I just could say whatever I wanted to say about Shedeur. But he just consistently keeps balling. I told y'all to stop posting this man going to practice staying late. Then somebody gonna practice he going early. Why y'all doing that? We trying to show that he ain't about nothing. About to kick y'all out. If I was a young man, I'll slap you in your face. And they mad, man. They mad. You said Cleveland has proven themselves unworthy of good players. It feel like it. It feel like it. CD, yeah. Isaac, it's on the hush now. As Beverly, you say he letting them, yeah, Seuss. They hurt, boy. Slapping them right in the face. Just badly. Pete, you say Colin went. Yeah, I had to jump on that because that's what it looked like right now. You say 500 t-shirts in Cleveland for the C. Hayes. You said Shedeur has a primetime chip. Yeah, they made it that way. I don't even know how hard that man was going to go at it, but he going at it. Shedeur, what's happening? All of them quiet. All of them. E, you say, I don't think they have it either. Yeah, that talent just crushing them. Like, God, dog, this boy be working. He don't let off the gas on them either. But hey, if this was an example of them, if Shedeur was doing this to him, it'd be like, Shedeur, you could take it off now. No, I'm not. Shedeur, just take it off. Nope. Is he gonna do this every day? Yep. This is what Shedeur doing to him every day. Shake hands with Destin. They can't stop him. Monet, you say you was, when the podcast saw Shedeur warming up and talked about crazy. They were trying to find anything they could. Tell you what's good. They was trying to find anything, but none of that mattered to us. Ruby, say God, yes. Where it's you see it coming, y'all. This is plain to see. Like, working hard, Fave on your side, this a route. This, we ain't even got, look, this a route. BR, you say after hearing what the owner said he's going to make them, yeah. But, y'all, in reality, initially I thought one thing of what the owner said. Then everybody kept trying to say it, and then it started kind of making me think something else on it. But I still go with what I first said. Like, they just didn't think it was gonna happen, and then it did. As what's happening? You say I believe he was Barry picked. I think he fought for him, and I think he let them know what was going to happen when he called him. I feel like they all knew. Like they all knew, and they said, hey, we just look. Think about it, y'all. They already the franchise that everybody jump on, that talk trash about them. Getting Shedeur don't change none of that. They just talking more trash. They already saying they the team that mess up with all the quarterbacks. But Shedeur worked so hard, they like, wow, we never seen one do that. I didn't know it was going to work this hard. So now, they like, you think Prime telling them to work that hard? Call Prime and tell him to chill out. Chill out, boy. So, he balling so hard, they can't stop him, y'all. He balling so hard, they can't stop him. Double P, what's happening? As you say, the owner trying to get in on a show like Jerry, they could try, but it's pretty much a wrap. Like, yo, this ain't hard. I don't know why it seemed hard, but it ain't hard. And let's just jump into the next subject. So, preseason games are coming. They already know we see what's happening, but the preseason games gonna show everything. Can Joe do well in those games? Yes, he could. Could who else? DG do well in those games? He could. Is Shedeur gonna do well? He is. See what I'm saying? He could, he is. It just is what it is. Even if they get hot. Even if Joe and DG get hot in the preseason game, Shedeur is most likely going to be hotter. Like, he just going to be out there doing them. So, it's nowhere around getting over Shedeur is him. If I'm Kevin, now I see that Jim Harbaugh came out today and said, hey, this the starting lineup for the game tomorrow. So I'm assuming that's going to happen with us. They will come out the day before the game and say, hey, this how much Shedeur going to play, this how much Joe going to play, this how DG going to play. I think that's what's going to happen. At least it feel like it is based on what they did. Now, I ain't see the Detroit, what they been saying. Detroit ain't been popping up on my timeline, but the Chargers have. So, maybe that's how they going to do Shedeur and talk about that, because I want to see how he played in that first game. Is he going to get 1 quarter, 2 quarters, 3, or is he just going to get the last few drives? Like, we don't know. You got 3 quarterbacks you can rotate in there. You don't really need to see nothing out of Joe. You really need to see DG and Shedeur. But you don't want Shedeur to upstage everybody, so maybe you keep him at the bare minimum. Cleveland may be smarter than we think they are, as in they playing silly, but they really know what time it is. But since we always expect them to be losing and not good, even though Kevin has had 2 winning seasons, even though it makes sense that they drafted Shedeur on the back end, I just feel like Barry ain't trying to lose his job. Kevin ain't trying to lose his job. They know they could, I guess you could test it and see if the owner let you stay if y'all lose. But if I go out taking L's, I'm not taking them with Joe and DG. I'm going to give the college world, the NFL world, the sports world, the celebrity world, what they want. And it's going to be Shedeur Sanders. Throw the wrist up. I'll be all the way in. Hey, we'll be. They'll have a clip of me the rest of their life. Because if I was Kevin, I go up. So, Kevin, who's going to be your star quarterback? And then they say, what does that mean, Kevin? I have my phone ready to play. And I put my passcode in. And I push play. Perfect timing. Perfect timing. Perfect timing. And it'll go, wow. I'll probably be I'll be a clip for a long time. Now, I need Shedeur to win. But that's how I come out there. Or I say, Shedeur, hey, give me some of them gold chains you got, boy. Yeah, them diamonds. Them diamonds that was blinging so hard that at the NFL Combine, they didn't even want to talk about how good you were. They talking about your necklace. Yeah, I want that one. I just had a necklace on. Bling, bling. Every time I come in around your city, bling, bling. How you do that there? New Orleans, too bad. Hey, hey, you ain't even got to ask me, baby. We going out with a shebang bang. If I'm going to lose, me and Kevin going to get fired, we ain't playing this no more. Joe old. DG can't see. Shedeur, get out there. Now, Shedeur, if they start tearing your tail up, we'll get you out. Okay? They start tearing your tail up, but hey, young man, do good. We all need you. We're feeding families out here today. And then the Bengals like, wow, we never saw that coming. Then the next team like, wow, we never saw that coming. The next team like, wow, we never saw that coming. What if Shedeur go out there and just go undefeated? Listen, I know they dog him one way. Why we can't celebrate him in another way? What if the man go out there and go undefeated? What if the man go out there and just have nail bite and win? I'm just saying. KJ, hey, appreciate it. Hey, cuz, what up, cuz? What up, cuz? Hey, chillin', appreciate it. Listen, Shedeur just him, y'all. They can't deny it. I can't deny it. I know. D, they could, man. I'm just saying, what if he just, y'all know the moves that came out where you be out about to make a play and somebody catch a ball and they take the ball to the player, put it in his hand, they swim, hey, just could be his year. Yo, could be. K-Young, what's good? I know it. I know it. D, you say this bigger than it is. That's what I'm saying. Everything can line up. Lily. Say more, you say this is about to be the most anticipated preseason game. Yes, preseason ever, but preseason game, like, oh, we waiting the next Friday. I know. Hey, listen, hey, I told y'all, tomorrow, at halftime of the Lions and Detroit game, I'm going live. Y'all come rock with me. Then at the end of the game, I'm going live. Just get used to it. Because every game on Saturday and Sunday, that's what I'm doing. I'm on all day. Because hey, I'm trying to work like Shedeur. Shedeur out there working. I want to work like him, boy. I got to work. I see that man working. I got to work. Do you say the message is not just for Shedeur? The message is sent by the NFL. It is. They trying, but Shedeur going in so hard. I'm telling y'all now, if y'all don't see Shedeur message, please see it. Shedeur saying, you could count me out. You could say this. You could say that. None of it matter. All that matters is what I say to me, what I feel about me, how I go in and do my thing. I'm him. I am a franchise quarterback. I'm going to be legendary. That's what they going by. Cousin, what's good? Jay Will, hey, you know I try to get y'all the show. Jay Will, you say, who knows what? Correct. As Dominic, what's happening? You said I'm in South Carolina, so I'll probably, how close are you to Charlotte? Listen, I wouldn't mind seeing that too. C. Hayes, you say who the Lions? Lions who? Los Angeles Chargers. I'm watching it, y'all. Come, hey, D Bell, I appreciate it. You said great channel, Colin. Blessed to you. Your videos take DJ. Hey, you know my mama be calling me about when y'all be laughing about stuff. She come back, call me, "Cole, you heard what they said?" So yeah, uh, y'all, this too easy, y'all. Like tomorrow, we gonna watch this game. So I want y'all to be watch. Listen, well, you ain't gotta watch with me, but it probably make it better if you see it because another reason I want to watch the game is because I want to go to a whole nother level, so I know doing all this gonna take me there, and I just want to enjoy everything. I want to see it all. So when I see it all, you know, I be on point with everything. So when the game come on, I maybe come on at 7 o'clock or 8 East Coast time. But either way, at halftime I'm gonna come on, and then at the end of the game, and we're gonna talk about how the quarterback rotation is. I'm gonna talk about how I'm gonna listen to how the reporters talk about Trey Lance. I'm gonna listen to how they talk about everybody. Like I'm gonna just listen to how they talk about these quarterbacks because I just want to see how they really go about it. Like I seen Trey Lance come out of college. Yo, I watched the draft from like 98 till maybe 2008. 2000, yeah. I was locked in on drafts from 98 to 2008, right? I was locked. I done seen every quarterback you could see. Ain't no quarterback that could come out that I ain't basically seen. I done seen the quarterbacks, and I do my own thing. I don't think that was going to be good because I watched college so much, I would see everything. I would see all the college players other than if they was lower level guys because, you know, Big Time TV ain't going to show lower level guys. So all the guys that played on big boy teams, I saw them from 98 to 2008. It was not one quarterback. If they came and asked me, I could tell them who I thought was going to be a baller and who I didn't think. Like, right now, when Trey Lance came out, y'all, nobody could prove to me that Trey Lance was worthy of going first round. I don't know who hype me up. I don't know who hyped that boy up. But they let this man go to the NFL first round off of one season playing at North Dakota State. One season where he did really almost more running than passing. I'm like, what? Like, what? Why? And now the LA Chargers have him, and they are trying to make him into somebody on that field. So I want to see what it looked like because they're giving him love, so I want to see it. I just want to see how Jim Harbaugh carried the quarterback. See, Jim Harbaugh, if Shedeur would have been with a Jim Harbaugh and say Jim Harbaugh was over Cleveland, none of this mess would be going on. Jim Harbaugh going to get who he want. So if he would have got there, well, they can say whatever they want to say, but Jim Harbaugh run his team differently. So it's just funny, y'all. It's just funny how this situation going. So tomorrow, I'm watching that game. Yep, same with Tim Tebow. We clearly knew that boy was not first round. He was not first round. Now, that's why I said if he was on a different team. He was not first round. So why we play like, y'all, it's even like, okay, I'm just be totally real with y'all. Just totally real. I thought initially, which I always be real with y'all, but we just talking about these quarterbacks in just this draft, right? I thought based on initially before the season started, I told y'all I thought Ole Miss was going to be good because Jackson Dart was coming back. Jackson Dart looked like he was in his groove, and it just didn't pan out. Now, them LSU quarterbacks, I don't know what they be doing, but somehow, when they come back for the second year, they ball. So we'll see how Garrett do. I think he gonna ball. And I think he probably will do well in college. I mean the NFL, because the past two quarterbacks from LSU, they balled. So they history looking good. Then you go with, so Jackson Dart came to the NFL. went first round. They was trying to put him over Shedeur before he really was. And now it is said that he's a 2-year development guy. What? Okay. So that was a wasted pick. Then you got Tyler, the quarterback that came from, well, last season was at Louisville. Now, I told y'all, Tyler with Jeff Brom know how to make all his quarterbacks play good. He got a knack for that. So, Tyler, to me, in the NFL, based on his history, I think out of 6 seasons, he only had one healthy one, and that was this past year. I'm not getting no quarterback that been there 6 years and only got one full season. It ain't nothing they can tell me. I don't want that. But they took it. Now, he did come from Jeff Brom. Maybe he learned enough under Jeff Brom. He figured out how to treat his body and he can stay healthy. But I just don't see it. I think that's washed. Spencer Rattler, the quarterback with the Saints, too. That's another quarterback I wouldn't have touched. He wouldn't have. No, he not coming to me. So it's just like, only 2 quarterbacks I would have took was Cam and Shedeur. Everybody else, I'm looking for the. I'll wait. I'll get me a veteran or I'll wait. I ain't going with it. So that's me. And when I look at this, just looking at DG, he never was projected to be a starting quarterback at none of these 32 teams. So why we faking like he is now? Okay, so bam, he wouldn't be one. Joe Flacco really just been a backup, so he ain't one. Reggie, you say what I think about Jalen Milroe? If he does well in the NFL, that's a overly great situation for him. But if I am the GM, owner, or head coach, am I getting Jalen Milroe? No. No, sir. Jalen Milroe ain't going to be my quarterback. Not mine. Now, he might get out there and ball. He might. But I ain't getting him. His 2 years of starting, I don't really care for it. He ain't getting my call. I'm only looking for 4-year starting quarterbacks. I need a quarterback started 4 years and in college and 3 to 4 in high school. Unless he just was a baseball player and decided to come to football his last year. I take that. But I need 4 years of starter or 3 year starter, but really I want 4. I'd rather you take a red shirt year and then give me the 4. I need a quarterback. What I'm realizing is you got to be a quarterback take all 4 years. That's why when they say Arch Manning gonna come out after 2 years of start, I know he good and he is a Manning. He may be the exception, but I don't want no quarterback that can't give me 4 years of starting. I need you out there a minute. I need you to see everything you could see. Like Jimmy Garoppolo. He just never was it to me. No matter what was going, I know when he stood behind the Patriots at one time, he got good, but it's like, Now, I'm going to tell you this. Who I would get a quarterback from is Cliff Kingsbury. I would take a quarterback from him. That boy know how to find quarterbacks. He had Baker Mayfield. He had Patrick Mahomes. And I want to say he had one more quarterback, but I can't think of who it is. Cliff Kingsbury knows how to find a quarterback. That's, to me, the secret reason why I believe Jalen Daniels is balling so hard in Washington. Cliff Kingsbury is him. Matter of fact, he had Kyler Murray? No, he couldn't have Kyler Murray. He was at Texas A&M? He was, wasn't he? But I thought it was one more Texas Tech quarterback. But that man know how to do it. He knows how to do it, y'all. Like, I would call, that would be my secret. If I couldn't pick a quarterback, my secret would be I would call Cliff. And I say, Cliff, you have Jaden Daniels. Who out here, if I couldn't pick a quarterback, if I ain't really had no quarterback and I was a quarterback picker, I would say Jeff or Cliff Kingsbury, who your quarterback? Who you like? Who you see it in? I asked him that. Because he got some. He got some. Y'all said when his Arch becomes a bust this year, then what? He not going. You must have see what Arch Manning was doing today. Whew. Arch Manning was hanging that thing. Hit. Ah. Wide receivers going to get it. Ah. Boop. Right on the money. Ha. Ha. Boop. Hey, Arch Manning finna go wild out here. Texas got everything. He can't fail. He got everything. And he's been raised to be a quarterback. That's like a can't miss guy. Like he got everything. Texas got everything. Like that boy got speed at wide receiver, size at wide receiver, quickness at wide receiver, tight ends that do their thing, running backs by galore that do their thing, defense that do their thing, and guess what? He can run. Ha! And I'm talking about he ain't slow. He'll get up there and do you. And gone. He'll be gone. So, nah, Arch ain't finna fail, y'all. Arch finna hang that thing. Arch might give you against Ohio State, depending on whew. Arch might do his thing. Arch might. I want Arch to stay at the bare minimum, just real talk, y'all. I want him to do 3. Because that'll give him by, because let's say each season is 15 games. So 2 years, if he start 2 years, that's 15 games. Excuse me. 2 years, 15 games. You add that next year, he'll basically have played 4 years in 3 with all them games. So if he plays, let's say he get 40 games plus, that to me is a 4-year quarterback. Because, you know, back in the days, you only played 10 games or 11. So if you start all 4, you're in with, if you would go to a bowl game every year, you're in with 44 games. Well, for him, since they playing like 15 games a year, you know, hey, yeah, that's, you know, it is what it is. Hey, Lily, appreciate it. Bruce, you say, but he's not better than Shedeur? No. We ain't even talking about Shedeur right now. We just talking about quarterbacks. Just like I be seeing it. Like this stuff ain't hard, y'all. Like let me give you another quarterback. Like Chris Leak, when he was balling at Florida, I never once thought in my mind. Now he was throwing it. I never once thought in my mind he was gonna go to the NFL and be a superstar. I never thought that. When Tim Tebow was balling in college, I never thought that was gonna translate to the NFL. Jalen Hurts. Now, Jalen Hurts, I didn't know how he was going to be. I really didn't know how he was going to be because he would get the job done. Then Nick Saban kept taking him out. So I'm glad he won a Super Bowl. Like, look here, Nick. Yeah, got something you ain't got a Super Bowl, boy. Plus, I got the college race, but you ain't got no Super Bowl, boy. But he just a winner. But again, he gives you what I was talking about. 4 years started in high school, 4 years started in college. I just didn't know. Lamar Jackson, they made me so mad how they tried this, man. I was like, why would he change? At least see what he do. So, yeah, Arch Manning, y'all, that boy gonna shine. I listen. Man, hey. Jackie, You say not too much on your quarterback. I just didn't know how he was gonna do, but he ended up doing his thing. He did. Who else? Now when Jeff Goff came out, I seen him at Cal because I was following Charlie Strong at Texas at the time. He was out there throwing that thing. Dog. That quarterback for the Bills, somehow I had seen him play and he was balling. He was going all out. I was like, no. I ain't had no real thoughts on it, but he was balling out. Patrick Mahomes, he would make stuff happen. His record just went good. The quarterbacks for Hawaii, I never thought they was going to do good. The quarterbacks from Kentucky, when they used to throw it a lot, I never saw that. I never saw that. Like, never. Like, a Kentucky quarterback, never saw that. I never saw the Kentucky quarterback balling. Like the dude Will, I can't even remember. Oh, Kentucky. He never did none of that. I ain't gonna. Now, I don't know if it was him, but it was a quarterback that got hot at Kentucky. But I like to watch how you just really do. Oregon just not coming on to me. I know they got Bo Nix and Dylan Gabriel, but I think they making it work. I think Bo Nix found the right situation. So, yeah. I think he found. Oh, now yeah, Mata was balling. No, I take y'all back. Oregon had that one QB. Yeah, Marcus was solid too, but the quarterback before him, it was when Chip Kelly had that offense rolling. I don't know if he's the head coach at the time, but the dude played with the Steelers. Now, that boy was balling. I didn't know how he was going to translate it. Yes, that boy balled. Yeah, he was a baller. Yeah, he was a baller. Matter of fact, let's go back. Let's go back at Florida State when they hyped up this quarterback named Chris Ricks. I think that's his name. Y'all remember the quarterback that Florida State had one year that supposed to have been so all-American and he was fast, he could throw, but he just wasn't good. Winky was solid. That's a grown man coming back to college. He was gonna be good. What's my quarterback from Florida State? He's a TV analyst now. He's a young dude, probably maybe 28 to 32. 28 to 32. He a brother too. EJ Manuel. They hyped that boy up. He was nothing to me. I was like, I don't see it. So y'all, yeah, they make stuff harder than what it is. Some of these dudes, you can see it like, bruh. I don't know why y'all thinking this, that. So, yeah, yeah. Yeah, now I heard about Todd. I done seen stories on Todd Maravich. I done seen stories on him. But he was before my time. But the ones that I watched, you could kind of tell. I don't know, you could kind of tell. Like when Florida had a knack for, it was no need to get none of their quarterbacks. They just could not pan out in the NFL. They just could not pan out. I don't know what Florida was doing in college. But as far as the NFL, them boys could not pan out. Matter of fact, most of their wide receivers couldn't pan out. It seemed like only Darryl Jackson panned out and Jabbar Gaffney. That of my time. Now I remember when Ryan Leaf and Peyton Manning was coming out, but I ain't paid that much mind. I just like, dog, they going hard over it. Was that the same year that Ricky Williams got drafted? I thought Ricky Williams was a good running back, but never like to throw all my picks away. That was crazy. That was real crazy. Listen, y'all, if I was a coach, I'm going to go ask the greats. I want the greats. I would go pay Jimmy Johnson to understand what he saw to change that team. Because he won at the college level and the NFL. I need that type of mindset. If I'm trying to win it all, I need to go for all that. Like, I don't want to be out here just randomly picking stuff. I would go ask. Yeah, now Percy Harvin was special. That guy is unique. He could be your running back, your wide receiver, your quarterback. That boy was everything you wanted him to be. And he did it in the NFL too. Play for Birds, you say, I never forget the NFL didn't draft Charlie Ward. Oh, because, we interviewed Charlie Ward. Charlie Ward, I think, our first Heisman Trophy winner we ever interviewed. He said the reason they didn't draft him is because I think he told them he was going to go basketball or something like that. I want to say he told him he was going to go basketball, or if they didn't draft him high enough, he wasn't coming. So I think, yeah, they messed themselves up. As you say, DG reminds you of Doug Flutie. Nah, Doug Flutie was balling. Doug Flutie was like amazing in college, and then went amazing in the CFL. Nah, Doug Flutie got that thing done. I don't think DG got that Doug Flutie in him. Rich, you say if you were a coach, you would have a better understanding of your team. Now, I have to let somebody pick my old lineman, but a DN and a linebacker that go get it in the secondary and some wide receivers and some running backs, I go get that. But that interior D-line, that O-line, I let them get that. But a quarterback, I could pick me one. Because I'm be watching like a hawk. I want to see everything. Because even the quarterback at Clemson that's going to come out, I watched when he got his first opportunity to play. I was like, oh, he might have it. Then it just never came on. Then he went to the next year, and it just never quite came on. Then he went to this past junior year, and it came on. Now, Cardale Jones, he got hot. I would have made a late draft on him, and I'd have put him in my head as a development guy. But I'd have first asked Urban Meyer, Urban, why you never played this guy? But although he was hot, it was that wide receiver and that running back he had. It was that wide receiver and running back. He had a big boy wide eye. And then he had that big boy running back. So that really helped him too. But if I was him, I'd have came out after that year. Because I think he came back and they rotated. He ain't looked that good. I would have got up out of there. I'd have had to take my chances on that year. Like, you got a year like that, you got to go. Now that's 1 year I would advise him to go. Now, I'm a NFL personnel. I'm like, hey, I'm kind of skeptical about that. But if I'm him, I'm coming out. Ron Dane, I ain't like him. Ron Dane was like Ron Dane shouldn't even have a Heisman. That's Peter Ward Heisman. Ron Dane should have told the Heisman people, hey, I'm sorry. And all the other guys for the finalists to say, hey, we know good and well this Peter Ward Heisman. But you know what he did, so that's what messed that up. Who else? Like, just looking at the quarterbacks. Okay, if I had to draft a quarterback this year, if LSU quarterback does well, I would pick him before any other quarterback. Just based on the history of LSU. You got Joe Burrow. Now, that was a different coach, but still, for some reason at LSU, it just turns into magic. So, Joe Burrow, Jaden Daniels, and if Garrett Nussmeier could do it, I would take him. I would hope that he going to turn into a Joe Burrow in the NFL or Jaden Daniels. I don't know, but based off of how it's going, if he could come up and make his year just so different than this past year, I would do it. Like, his interception have to be bare minimum. He got to give me no more than, I'm going to go about 4 picks. 4 picks. And if he goes 6 to 8, I need him to have a lot of touchdowns. A lot. Yeah, I need to have him a lot. But Clemson quarterback, even though he probably gonna do good this year, I just don't think. I don't think Clemson quarterback all that. Jamarcus Russell, I would have never picked him. Not based on now, just when he was there. It just didn't excite me like that. Now, that other quarterback they had, I liked that boy. Rohan, I liked him. I don't know if y'all remember that dude, Rohan, I can't remember. But he was kind of had some size. I liked him. I liked him. SP, hey, appreciate it. Appreciate it. Playing for birdies. You said I wouldn't trust Sam. Yeah, see, Sam getting hyped up. Yeah, Sam and Illinois, I need to see more. I don't care what they do. They're going unless they just, I need more. It's just the way they make the NFL so, like, it's not hard, but it is hard. I just need more. I need more. I definitely need more. Hey, Aaron Brooks was that boy. Now, I don't remember him that much at Virginia. I think I watched him play, but I ain't really studying him. But, yes, Aaron Brooks was that boy. Triple L was good. Just the girl you say, but remember, Joe and, yeah, they transferred to LSU, but they gave you 2 solid years. 2 solid years. They gave you 1 year, then the next year they took off. They gave you 1 year, then the next year they took off. So the only way I would draft Garrett high, where he gave us that year at LSU, now this year he need to take off. Like, ain't no way around it. I'm going by history. If his history don't play out like that, I'm not drafting him. I'm not drafting. But, you know, they had another quarterback that was solid that came out in 2008. He was like, matter of fact, when I first met him, I didn't even think he was a quarterback. I said, man, what you play, O-line, D-line? He said, no, I play quarterback. I just didn't think he was. He just didn't look like one. Dog, he played with the Seahawks. He was good, too. I didn't think Chris Leak was NFL. T. Williams, you say Penn State quarterback. I ain't watch him like that, but what the games that I did see, he didn't make me think like, wow, he's amazing. Like, so they be hype. They can't get me with that hype. They can't get me with that. So basically, y'all, right now, LSU quarterback would be my first choice if he take off. I don't got no other quarterback I would really want after that because I need some good years up on them. Sam, he need to stay and get another year. Quarterback at Florida, he got to play 1 more year, but I would tell him to finish all 4 years. Matter of fact, a quarterback that's more of a runner, I need him to stay. The VT quarterback, he got hot in 23, and then in 24, he kind of cooled off. So he got to have like a major year, and that'll kind of throw me off. Yeah, Seneca Wallace was balling too. Yeah, now you know Cam was getting off. Cam took off like a rocket. Yeah. So, y'all, this stuff ain't hard. They make it hard. And they try to hype everybody up. Like, all this stuff they hyping up this year, them quarterbacks, I don't see them like that because I want them to start. I want them to, while they starting, I need to see them maturing and getting better. And then, yeah. Like, Florida quarterback and South Carolina quarterback. I would tell them stay and get the NIL money. Just keep getting that NIL money. You say, what I think about K-Salt? He ain't going to be my first round quarterback. He got 1 year. He got 1 year that he did amazing. 1 year that he did all right. And then this year we got to see what he do. That'll be a 3-year starter. I wouldn't draft him high. I wouldn't draft him high. Now, I ain't saying, now he could come out and tear it up, but he have to tear it up, run for like he did, and throw for like he did. I don't even think he that tall. I don't think he that tall either. I don't think he that tall. So I think that's going to play a factor into it, too. He ain't that tall. But, hey, look. I ain't mean to hold y'all this long. I was honestly going to go with about a 30-minute show, but riding out with y'all, it was so smooth and easy. I said I might well keep talking. But, hey, excuse me. Blessings to y'all. Tomorrow morning, I might come on live early in the morning, but if not, I come on at 11:30 a.m., my usual time. But I might come on early to show y'all a little something where I'm at. I should be at South Florida, but yeah, I just never know how I'm going to feel. But I will be on tomorrow and rock out with y'all. But if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do so. Also, yeah, he might list him at 6'1". I just don't think he is. I just don't. Also, listen, I'm an author, wrote the book, The Power of Faith and Positive Thinking. I did that to be a blessing to everybody that read it. So grab that book if you haven't, if you want to. If you need consulting in writing a book, get with me. If you need consulting in starting your social media, I got this one. I'm proud of it. So I always encourage people to start social media because I know what it'll do for you. I'm a living witness of what it'll do for you. So that's why I encourage people to do it. This kid, he's still in high school. He seen me one day. He just wanted to come start talking to me because he seen me filming. And I told him what to do. Do y'all know today he called me? Or, well, he DM'd me and told me, hey, I got 152 subscribers today. I was proud of him. He went from not doing nothing really to doing a lot on it. And I told him how to do it, and he just rolling with it. So, I don't know. It's something hey, listen. Y'all better come get the fruit. You know, hey, the tree hold the fruit. Better come get it. Listen, so email me if you got any social media things you want to do, YouTube, all of it. Just email me. You want to start, you want to be a blessing to yourself, email me. You got a business you want to promote, a product you want to promote, a YouTube channel you want to promote, email me. Because a little joke about, I think he going to take off. Then I be looking at it, I'm like, no, boy, he really rolling. So, hey, it's what you want. It's however you want to make it. But email me, info@lifeandfootball.com. Yup, Jay will put it in. Info@lifeandfootball.com. That's info@lifeandfootball.com. I'm really thinking about waking up, going to South Florida in the morning, go to their practice. Because, you know, we got the media access. Somebody asked me on it earlier, will I have media access to Colorado? Yeah, they blessed me with it, so I have it. But yeah, I'll be out there in South Florida today. Tomorrow. South Florida. But hey, blessings to y'all. Holla, holla, holla.